Lots of WWE video games, lots of covers, lots of cover boys and cover gals, and today we're gonna rank them. Cover boy is a weird word, like I imagine Shawn Michaels in Playgirl. I actually made a video a while back where I basically ranked every single WWE video game, make sure to check that out, and I also made a video about WWE video game covers. What the hell happened to the covers? Red background, a PNG file of a superstar, we have our cover. At this point I would prefer this, but today I thought I have no video ideas, like at all. I'm lost. So we're gonna rank every single WWE video game based on their cover. So basically this video will have nothing to do with the quality of an actual game, only the quality of the cover, of the art. We don't have WWE 2K20 right here. Maybe it's a good thing, but I'll make sure to add that at the end of the video. So ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready for me to make a crappy list on the internet and put it on YouTube? Yes, you are. So, the first game we have is WWE 2K18, and I'm not gonna lie, that is possibly the worst cover out of all. Not the worst, yeah, okay, not the worst, but definitely down there. Because you see people, not only it's boring, it's just a PNG file of Seth Rollins on a red background, but the picture that I chose is also very bad. The most boring picture of Seth Rollins they could possibly find. A wrestler standing like this. Are you serious? It almost feels like they downloaded the picture from WWE.com and called it a day. Yeah, that's a bad one. So I'm not quite sure where I should put this cover. You know what? The game wasn't that bad though. It was meh, you know, one of the best 2K games. But does that really say anything? Not a lot. I'm gonna put this cover right here. You know, it still has something to it. You know, Seth Rollins being on the cover is a good thing, obviously meant something because previously it was, you know, The Rock, Brock Lesnar. Seth Rollins kind of changed that. And that's the only reason why he's not there. You know, I appreciate that it was Seth Rollins. Now we have Day of Reckoning.
Oh, the great one, you stupid idiota. Becky Lynch is the first ever female to be on the cover.
Well, I don't think so. I really don't think so. What about this? What about this? You see, like during that time, Randy Orton versus Triple H was my favorite rivalry. But I'm not quite sure whether it's the evolution or just Randy Orton versus Triple H. Now that's not the only cover we actually have on this game, but if we're basing on this picture, I really like it. I honestly really like it. Don't like it very much, but really like it. I'm gonna put it, you know what, B, yeah. I don't know, something about it just makes this game look really, really special. We have a female, we have a main eventer, we have the future. What else can you ask for? No Mercy is a pretty damn good game. Not a fan of the cover. Yeah, looks like someone who just started using Photoshop decided to make a custom cover. Failed, obviously. I'm gonna put it at D. And this will get a lot of hate. Smackdown versus Raw. Okay. I like the idea of each eye having a different color. Smackdown versus Raw makes a lot of sense. What I don't appreciate is that it's Vince McMahon. And you see people, not a lot of kids are going to be like,
Mommy, I wanna buy this game because it has Vince McMahon on the cover.
Me like Vince McMahon. You know, sometimes I play as John Cena, sometimes I play as Vince McMahon. Nobody is going to say that. And maybe that's the reason why this game is very unpopular. You know, not a lot of people actually know about this game. People are always like, okay, Smackdown vs. Raw 2006. So, you know what? I like the idea, but it's not the best choice. I'm gonna put it right here. You know what? I actually like this more than this. It makes sense he's the owner of the WWE, but like I've said, people need a little bit of this. Superman point, John Cena, Roman Reigns, all of that sorts of crap. Anyway, then we have Smackdown vs. Raw 2009, my least favorite Smackdown vs. Raw game. I did like the Road to Wrestlemania, you know, Triple H's Road to Wrestlemania. I always chose Evolution instead of DX. I just didn't like the game that much. The whole point of the game was you can now do tag team moves. But like I've said, we're not talking about the quality of the game, even though it wasn't bad. It's just not my cup of coffee. We're talking about the cover. The cover is pretty damn good. You know what? It's pretty good. It has the X. It's not a PNG file on top of a background. It almost feels like, they did a photo shoot for that video game. I like that. It's different. It's actually different than any other cover we're seeing right here. I'm gonna put it in A category. Yeah, I appreciate that one. Smackdown vs. Raw 2008. Lovely game, very underrated. One of the least liked games by the community. I liked it. I love the GM mode, and 24/7 mode was pretty okay. Okay, so the cover is, it's pretty boring. Not gonna lie. But it makes sense. You have Raw, Smackdown, ECW. I'm gonna put it in B category. Yeah, it makes sense. To me, kinda-ish. I guess. Not sure. Maybe we will revisit that. Anyway, we have WWE 12. This game ruined everything. It wasn't a bad game, but ever since that game, every game is the same. We're gonna talk about that in a different video, actually, this month probably. It's going to be a pretty good video in my opinion. Okay, people, so where do we put this? Randy Orton is my favorite wrestler, so expect a little bias. And it's a pretty damn good cover, It's the first time we actually got a single superstar. Not the first time, but, in a while. Because we got, Smackdown versus Raw games having multiple superstars all the time. This was different, and that's, you know what? Yeah, B. Yeah, B. Yeah, it's different. It's not just a PNG file. Randy Orton is almost grayish. I like that. It's a pretty damn good cover. WWE 13 gets, man, what a cover. It gets, man, where do I put this? It's also very creative. It doesn't even have a face. It's a weird cover, but it makes sense. First of all, the game is about the Attitude Era. If you want to put a current guy, you put CM Punk, obviously. And I love the art. I really like that one. Ah, man, it's so hard to... Okay, we're gonna put it in S category. It's a very good cover. Then we have WWE 2K14. First of all, The Rock. Like, seriously, a PNG file of The Rock with a microphone in 2013. Man. I like The Rock. I'm a huge fan. Dude, he even stole my nickname. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a very boring one. I'm gonna put it in D category. The game was fine. The game was actually pretty cool. WWE 2K15 makes sense. John Cena on the cover. Next gen, we're gonna put the face of the company. Okay. Also kind of boring, We're gonna put it right here. I'm not a fan. WWE 2K16. Cool having Stone Cold Steve Austin on the cover, obviously. And this one looks better than these. Like these two, The Rock and John Cena. The art, in my opinion, looks better. So I'm gonna put it right here. But like I've said before, you watch my video, I'm not a big fan of a single superstar in a red background. But in this video, I'm ignoring the fact that every single video game is like that. If we only had like one video game in 2K series that looks like this, it would be fine. WWE 2K17, nah. Probably right here, yeah. It's just, below average. WWE 2K19, I'm gonna put it right here. AJ Styles, shocking, right? TNA guy, face of TNA on the cover, looks like a shampoo commercial, still not that bad. Day of Reckoning 2, yeah, I don't know. Not quite sure whether I like it or not. Looks more of a DVD than a video game, honestly. I'm gonna put it right here. Not a fan. Yeah. Legends of WrestleMania. Oh, yeah, Legends of WrestleMania. What a crappy video game that was, man. What a crappy video game that was. So limited. The cover of a video game. is nice, and that's the only one that's actually using, well, not the only one, All Stars is doing that as well. This video game cover is using in-game graphics, in-game models. Cool. That's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna put it in B category. Really like that one. Raw 2. This looks good. I didn't really play that game too many times, like a couple of times maybe. But the cover is pretty sick. Goldberg, Triple H, Scott Steiner. Really reminds me of that era. Gonna put it in B category. Raw is just a horrible game. The worst wrestling game of all time. Keep in mind. At least, a 3D game. Ugh. That's the first game I got when it comes to WWE video games. Bad memories, man. And then we got a bunch of mods, and I actually made a video about this. Make sure to check that out. I don't know, man. It looks bad, like you don't even understand what's happening out there. Who's getting chokeslammed by Kane? Who is that guy? Is that Jericho? Is that Edge? I'm not quite sure. And it's just, yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. Very, very bad. Very bad. Smackdown versus Raw 2007. Do I need to say more, people? First of all, when it comes to gameplay modes, it was just an unbelievable game. But it's not everything that this game had. The presentation, the visuals, the menu, everything about this game was absolutely nuts. Look at the cover. That's the best WWE video game cover of all time. You have Triple H doing his pose, and then you have Raw superstars and SmackDown superstars. How cool is that? How cool is that? This looks legit. This looks absolutely legit. 7 is my favorite number, so it's just perfect, man. It's just perfect. Of course, I'm ranking it based on the cover, but the game is absolutely amazing as well. By the way, 3 Days Grace is playing in the background. The soundtrack, man, the soundtrack. That's how I actually got introduced to 3 Days Grace, and then Saint Asonia, which, the main singer left 3 Days Grace, then okay, you get the point. Cool cover. Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 also had a pretty good one. I prefer the one with Randy Orton, but essentially it's the same thing. Well, maybe it shouldn't be right here. Yeah, okay, it's down there. I really like Smackdown vs. Raw covers. Raw, Smackdown, blue, red. I just love the way it looks. Like, I don't know. It's really cool. It's really cool. These games are just ain't doing it for me. Okay, this one is, I don't know, boring. I'm gonna put it right here. Here Comes the Pain, the best video game. Is it the best cover? No, but it's still pretty cool. I think it belongs right here. Same goes with this one. I like these. Yeah, pretty cool. Just Bring It. Makes sense. Yeah, I like that one as well. Not as much. I'm gonna put it right here. Smackdown vs. Raw 2010. Yeah, man, that soundtrack is also pretty cool. Skillet, Monster, Hero, amazing theme songs, man. But we're talking about the cover, which I actually like. It's kind of grayish. It has a black background. You have John Cena, Undertaker, Edge, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, faces of the WWE. Honestly, people that, people in Lithuania, in my country, actually know the most. Anyway, the cover is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. Wrestlemania 21, boring. Looks like a DVD. The game is trash as well, I believe. Smackdown. Yeah, probably right here. Not a bad one, just also boring. WrestleMania 18. Yes, right here, probably. Again, looks like a DVD. Smackdown 2. Okay, that's a bit better, I guess. I'm gonna put it right here. All Stars. Man, what a game. And this perfectly represents what this game is all about. Legends versus current superstars. And it has in-game models on the cover. Everyone is, pretty big. I like that one. We're gonna give it a B. Smackdown vs. Raw 2006. Batista, John Cena, face of SmackDown, face of Monday Night Raw. man, it cannot get any better than this. We're gonna put it right here. And then we have WWE 2K20, and I'm gonna give it a C. It has two people. I like that. Still kind of meh. WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 has the best one. This is a very good video game cover as well. So this is my list. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your favorite covers, least favorite covers in the comments below. And as always, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.